still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest that ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Harvey once more. We're working a couple yards past the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Oladejo on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, give to Harvey. Shoots away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign of that run.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
Wilson on the stop.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket. That's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
It's 2nd and inches at the
Now the first carry from Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down.
Going now on first down. Ward. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Ward off the play fake. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. On the sneak, here's Ward. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. Took off with it again. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Titans first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is Etienne. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. And for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
Samuel on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Collects this at the 35. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, that expected defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes. When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 10. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Broncos, some running back R.J. Harvey, they're ready for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun. It's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos. 1st down.
On the gun, Stroud. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way.
No gain on the
Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Looking to throw, Stroud. Well, there's another one to Williams. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Going for it with Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give up the middle to Harvey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson at the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Tennessee touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
That's another Broncos.
Stroud throwing here on first. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Waller with the catch. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Slot man's in motion right. Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Giving this to Harvey. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing is Stroud. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
15 yards on the play.
First and 10 here. Ward. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
17 yards. That's another.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 13.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Ward. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Ward setting to pass. He completes it in traffic. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Broncos going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Able to hit Paul, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42.
And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Back to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second.
Looking to throw.
At the 46 line.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is the home team's quarterback. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Dragons are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's Stephon Diggs. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Packers. And this is Patrick Mahomes. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Chiefs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 16. Brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Titans first down. A gain of 12. First down, Titans.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Third down run from Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side. Complete. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Called in by Olave, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
Stroud now on third. Completed over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
It's on target to Williams. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
On the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10. It's Harvey. He takes it down to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Able to get it to Franklin. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Troy Franklin.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Titans' 17-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. They go play action with Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So now here comes the Titans on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Throwing now on first down. Ward. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10. To the air with Ward. And then a screen pass for Judkins. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that brings up fourth and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Broncos are running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Stroud. Complete to Tremble. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. He'll come up on first and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Harvey once more. Takes a tackle. He's still going. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Injury on offense after that last snap, Brock, and it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. Third and a lone yard coming up. On the give, it's Brooks. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw right side, cut by Olave. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 34-yard.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the Broncos corral it. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates. The want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you got to deliver, and they just did.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Judkins running between the tackles. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Ward off the play fake.
At the 46-yard line.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Again, Ward going to the air. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
The Broncos are running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Caught on the comeback route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
15 yards.
Now a run with Harvey. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
To the air, Stroud. Oh, he lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss in yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Broncos, first down.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Another Broncos, first down.
Design quarterback run here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Now third and 10.
To the air on third and long. Lost control of another one. And the Titans pick it up. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Broncos 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Troy Franklin. It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
ETN on third down. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 6 and a first down as well.
6. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Wow, it's free again! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Out of the gun, and gives to ETN. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third
On
down.
third and long, it's Stroud. Loses it again. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Wow, it's free again! And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And it's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Ward setting the pass. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Stroud. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Throwing to Stroud. Trumbull with the grab. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Tommy Trumbull. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He goes back to him yet again, complete. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's a gain of 6.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos.
Here's Stroud again. Loses it again. It's picked up by the Titans. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Set! Cougar 19! Let's go now! 70 Lion! Hut, go! Ready! 60 Eagles! Set up! 80. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. 70 timber. Get up. Ready. 60 by 6. Ready, ready. Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther. Ready. Get up. Ready. Back. Let's go. Take up. Go. Go. Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Let go.